For the last month, Kim Hahm has worked day and night to have the president resign. She's upset over the president's inability to handle state affairs. If Park doesn't quit voluntarily, Kim supports a move to impeach her.
Ruling party lawmakers that don't support impeachment should think carefully. If you don't support it, do you think your jobs will be safe come next election? I urge them to open their eyes and ears to see and listen to what the people are saying.
An impeachment motion requires the votes from 2/3 of the National Assembly to pass. That means the motion would require bipartisan support from both ruling and opposition parties. If it passes, presidential powers will immediately be transferred to the Prime Minister. The Constitutional Court then reviews the case for up to 180 days before a final decision. The only other time an ROK president has faced impeachment was back in 2004 when then-President Roh Moo-hyun was involved in an election law scandal. The Constitutional Court, however, overturned a parliamentary motion and President Roh returned to power. The current situation here, however, is different and there's no telling how the courts would rule.
The Constitutional Court is largely conservative, so it's difficult to judge. Right now, I predict a 60% chance of being approved. If the court considers the people's anger, it may approve. But if you look at the court's past tendencies and ruling process, there's no way to predict how it'll decide.
And with crisis comes opportunity. Professor Kim says this scandal is a chance to reform the country's political structure.
I anticipate some of the president's authority being taken away and a constitutional revision of the political structure that fits the spirit of checks and balances. I am optimistic that this is an opportunity to systematically realign state affairs and to rebalance the executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government.
President Park isn't giving in to protesters' demand to step down immediately. But she says she is willing to accept any decision made by the parliament. So the ball is now in the legislature's court to decide on the president's fate. Hahm for CCTV, Seoul.